Hey guys, welcome back to Larry TCG. My name's Larry, and today we're going to be showcasing a top 4 carrot list. This list actually got top 4 in an online regional over the weekend, and very, very surprising. The player by the name of Monkeyfight TCG, I'll link all of their socials, all of their where you can find them on my video. I take absolutely no credit for this list at all. Big congratulations to them. This list is really, really interesting actually. They posted their matchup spread on their Twitter account. They had quite an interesting spread. They versed a lot of meta decks that you would expect, OP Luffy, GP Luffy, and yeah, they got 4th place. They lost in the finals, but yeah, this is, I think, Carrot's best result ever. So I thought it would be really fun to just build the deck on the sim and give it a go. I played it previously on ranked before I recorded this video, and it's actually really, really strong. I think the green archetype got a lot of really good support cards over the last few sets, I guess since Carrot came out. Carrot sort of struggled a little bit in the sense that the Minx cards, they weren't on par with, say, the Supernova cards, and the support that Carrot was getting was quite, like, it was like being drip fed, and it wasn't enough to make her a viable deck, really. But obviously, this 5-cost Carrot that came out with the Carrot leader in OP8 is such a star card. Like, it's been played more in Bonnie than it has in the Carrot deck, just due to its very, very strong ability to freeze 7 cost or less. The Bonnie structure deck actually brought with it a new top end card that is searchable. So this Law and Bepo card is actually a Minx card. So they can search it in the Carrot deck using the Wander Searcher, and it provides the much needed bit of support for Carrot in that you can search a top end card, it rests something and keeps it frozen, and then if they've got 2 or more rested cards, then your lead gains 2,000. So you go to a 7k base leader until the end of your opponent's next turn, you get this massive 10 cost 11k body, and it's searchable, which is problematic for green in the sense that a lot of the top ends previously weren't searchable in a lot of different builds that people were playing. You'd have to play something like a Baby 5 to search out a Don Quixote Doflamingo, your 9-cost Shanks and your Hody and things like that. They weren't super accessible in the builds that people were playing at a top level. So really nice to be able to search this with an inbuilt 1-cost searcher. What makes Carrot unique from Bonnie, aside from it being a Minx leader and having the ability to rest something inherently without, you know, your opponent having to attack, is that it gets to use this really cool stage. So this Zor stage. It says you can rest this stage. If your leader is Minx, you can set up to 1 of your Don cards as active. So it's just a stage that every turn you tap it and you get a free Don. And then at the end of the turn, you can set 1 of your Minx type characters as active. So when you swung with your Carrot, or when you can swing with your Pedro, or anything on your field, you get to restand it. So your opponent can't really attack your board, which is really, really helpful. You've actually got this 2k counter, Milky, which if you play it out, it says you can rest it, and then if your leader is Minx, you get to restand 1 of your Don. So with the stage, you can actually restand the Milky so they can't attack into it. So if you set this up with the stage, it actually means that you get 2 extra Don per turn, which means that if you're playing something like a Doffy or a Law and Bepo, then you get extra Don back that you can attach to characters or that you can keep up for your Dead Man's Game, and then it means that you can attack for bigger numbers or something like that. This Carrot came out in EBO2. It says if on play, so she's a 2k counter, 1 cost 0k. If you have 3 or more Don cards on your field, you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and reveal 1 of the stage, so the Zor, and add it to your hand, and then put the rest on bottom, and then you can play up to 1 Zor from your hand. So this is a really nice play to really dig for that stage. Being that the stage itself is an animal type card, it's not actually Minx searchable, which actually comes up because the Wonder only searches for a Minx card. So you do sometimes search over this, but this new Carrot actually provides a targeted search for Zor, and it actually gives it, adds a lot of consistency to seeing this card, which is really important for Carrot. The top 7 is really, really good. It means you're digging really, really deep, and it yeah, just guarantees that you're going to be able to see the stage more times than not, which is really good. You've got a lot of your regular sort of cards in here. You've got your Mihawk, which has been a staple in a lot of these sort of control green decks. Really great card, Restand Your Don. We see a bunch of chump blockers, which is searchable with the Minx Searcher, which is nice, the Carrot Blocker. We've got this Barto, which is another little blocker. He's got a cool effect where if you rest something by one of your effects, so this includes your leader effect, you get to draw one, trash one. So you actually get to cycle your cards. Your Bonnie 5 cost 6k actually helps you cycle too, because sometimes you do end up with extra copies of the stage in your hand and you're not really playing more than one, because you know there's not really many ways to get rid of a stage, if any, in One Piece at the moment, which is interesting. And then a couple other cards he's playing. He's playing the Traflor blocker, which is actually really cool because you get to bounce back your 2k carrot that you've played out to search for the stage, or you can bounce back your wanders and just dig a bit deeper for your Law and Bepo, or for more carrots, or whatever you kind of need in that situation. So aside from that, it's definitely a really interesting list. The identity of carrot is more the freezing aspect of the green cards. So you definitely want to be resting down things. You want to keep them locked down with your carrot effect. You want to be able to use your top end to lock them down, use your Doflamingo, use your Law and Bepo, and then just you're playing a slower game, but you're freezing your opponent's board and really putting on a lot of pressure whilst you're building your board. And I think that's really, really interesting, and it has a lot of really useful applications into a bunch of decks at the moment. So again, big shout out to Monkeyfight TCG for their top 4 result. This is really, really incredible. Carrot's a really fun deck. I remember this was the first leader that I bought in alt art when OP8 came out, and I played it at locals, and yeah, I just remember really hoping that Carrot was able to get some more Minx support to kind of flesh out the identity of the Minx leader, and make it a bit different for Bonnie. So we're gradually seeing that, and we actually see some EBO3 support come through, which is really, really cool. We've got some more cards on the horizon, so could mean that Carrot is actually getting a bit better as time goes on, and is actually becoming a bit more viable. So yeah, so we'll have a look at some games, and yeah, hope you enjoy. First game is into Green Purple Luffy, so they get to choose. Let's see. I wonder if they kind of don't really know which order to take, because I mean, I wouldn't know if I first Carrot. Maybe I'd assume they'd just play a bunch of really big top ends and stuff. Okay, so we've got the stage, and we've got the 1 cost, but the 1 cost only searches the stage, so we're on even, so I might mulligan. I want to see Carrot. Yeah, there's the Carrot. That's really good. I think it's important to keep those Sanji puddings locked down. Off this search, I think I'll grab a Pedro, and I'll put the rest on the bottom and pass. Obviously want to get the stage at some point, but can't search it off Wonder. Hopefully we can get a Carrot, maybe play that out and get the stage. Goes for the Nami, gets Merry-Go. Okay, so we'll dig again, and just the Law and Bepo here, which is not bad. It's a good card to have. And I guess we will... I'm going to rest down the Nami. I'll go 2k into it. And then I'll just go 7 lead. Might as well get these little bodies off the field. I don't think they really attack with them too much, but you know, he could attach 3 Don and swing for 5, and it's kind of annoying. 5 at me, I will take. Kind of just want to take the first couple of lives as a 5 life leader, just get more options across the game. Goes with Zorojuro. Searches up a Nami. Okay, cool. And passes up. This is a really good hand, but the only thing is we don't have the stage, so it's a little bit less value here. But we'll go 5, we'll rest down this, and we'll just play out the Carrot and freeze this, and then pass. So we're getting a good sort of tempo going. I'm happy that we've got some of these 10 costs here to play a bit later. And we've got some decent plays in our mid game too, so. Alright, so goes Nami, such as Sanjik Pudding. I think that's, he searched the EBO, the PRV2 one before. Oh, I can't see. Too much is happening. Okay. Sunpud, Merigo. Okay, so the Merigo is good for him because it means that he can't, like I can't rest it with leader effects, so that's really, really strong. Goes with the PRB Nami, swings 6. I think I will still take this. Yep. Okay, we'll grab that. Boosts the cost, okay. 7 Don. I think I'll go 6 at lead and freeze this? Yeah, I'll freeze the Zorojuro. And I'll play this Lore Blocker out and I'll bounce my Wanda. So do card action, play bounce Wanda. I will play out the Carrot. And then I'll swing 6 at lead and play the Wanda back out. Really hoping for a Carrot. Okay. I'll get the Milky 2k anyway. I'm surprised that my 1-cost Carrot is nowhere to be seen, so it's interesting. Might be in life, but I've already taken 2 life. And I've dug 15 deep, maybe more. So, never mind, it's all good. DMG rests my blockers, yep. He's going aggressive, okay. 2 at my blocker, yep, that's fine. Using this early is interesting, but I guess my board is getting a bit too hectic. Ooh, that's a big swing. I can counter that, but then he could load up on his leader. How much will he go though is the question. If I go 2-2-1, I might regret that. I might just let it die, unfortunately. I wish we had 2 carrots, but that's okay. I will give a 1k carrot, and yeah, hopefully we can get another carrot or something. Dead Man's Game, okay, so we've got 9 Don, okay. I'll go 2 at Nami. Could have done this last turn. I'll rest the other Nami. I will go 2 into that one. And yep, goes down. I'll play Pedro, and then I'll play the Bonnie. I'm gonna search, oh sorry, draw 2, pitch 1. Here's the stage, a little bit late, but it's okay. I might discard a Dead Man's. Oh, I might discard the stage actually. I kind of want to keep my counter now. I'll restand 1. I'll go 6 at lead. Still want to be getting some cards out of his hand as well. Bagua, Ramsadon, okay. And do we want to play Wanda or do we want to swing 6? I think we want to swing 6. Yeah, swing 6. 6 at you. Still waiting. Giant. Ooh, okay. Ditches GMG. Passes and yeah, yep, I'll pass. Interesting, he gianted a 6 there. Maybe he wanted to dig for more cards. 6 at my blocker. I'm half tempted to. Oh, it's only a 1. Okay, I'll give the Milky. I can block this later and KO this. So Lufitaro for Zoro. Yep. Such as for Sanji Pudding, re-ramps. Okay. If he taps this will be good. Okay. 8 at that. I will cash out the block and I can KO a 6. Or I can rest the Don. I think I'll just still. Is it original cost? No, it's not. That's fine. There's 6. I'll just 1k that. Yeah. Laura and Bepo might actually be a bit better here, just to start to rest this down and become 7. Alternatively, we can just Doffy. We can rest the Zorajuro and Doffy, but then I don't get a swing on him, which is worse. I think I prefer the Law Bepo, just for the extra pressure. I'll rest the Zorajuro down, do that. I'll still rest his character, and I'll swing 7 at it. I don't want to hit his life at this point, just because he could take more resources from life. I will choose to swing with the Law as well. I kind of want him to attack the Law as well. That's frozen, and he's got that. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna continue attacking. I know this looks a bit weird, but I've got the Doffy. Yeah, now we forced the Giant there. He's on 3 Don, so we're really forcing his hand here. Yeah, he's got the second Sunpud, but it's like, if I can deplete his hand a bit, that might be, I might be able to clear these bodies. So we'll just keep attacking. He doesn't have a lot of Don to sort of pressure these 6k bodies either, so we'll see how much he wants to go. I can probably defend one of them with the 2/2ks that I have, and we're still on 3 life, so I'm not super scared that I'll die instantly to a Rush Luffy. 7, I will counter with the Milky. And 6. I'll counter this one just because he could do 8 on one of them. There's a chance that he... Yeah, there's 8. Yep, okay, that's fine. Let that one go. Yep. And now we've got this big dude. We can potentially freeze the Sunpud and attack the... Well, we're going to attack into the Sunpud. I'll attack the Sunpud. Does he have another Giant? Does he really want to go down to like 1 Don? No, like 5 Don, sorry. Crazy, okay. We can go... Do I want to attack with that? It might actually just be worth... Oh, this is a tricky situation actually. Because I can rest the Don... I can go like... Yeah, I don't like this. Maybe... I'm gonna swing 6 at the Juro. I still want to get cards out of his hand. Yep, there's a counter, and then I'll just freeze these. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have rested the Sunpud first and froze that because it's a bigger swing. That's okay. These, I'm really conscious of just playing the resource game. He's burnt so many cards. But I need to take a life or 2, I think, at this point. 8 at that. Yeah, I have to let it go. I doubt he can't attack this, it's too big. 6, I will opt to take this. Oh, another Lord Bepo. That is excellent. That actually means we can go 10. I'm gonna go 10 at the Sunpud. Because, yeah, he's gonna have to use the event. Okay. And then we'll go 11 at Sunpud. Does he want to Giant? In 1k? Yeah, he does. This guy is very aggressively countering. I will Lord Bepo. I'll choose that. Becomes 7. And then I'm going to attempt to attack the... I'll attack the Sunpud. Might as well. Yep. There goes Sunpud. Luffy Tara's frozen. I'm 7. Yeah. He's got 6 Don. He's used all his events to guard his board, which is interesting. If if I now pivot to attacking his life, maybe he will just die. He doesn't have a lot of events anymore, so 7 at me, I will 1k. Being 7 base is really strong here too. It means I can't just like lose to something crazy. Okay, another Sanji pudding. Maybe we can DMG and just go for game next turn. That might actually be good, depending on how many Don he leaves up. That's why the stage is so good, because you can restand that extra Don, but he can't attack any of these, I think. He has to attack my life. And even then he has to attach a Don to either of these to do so. So if he attaches 1, that's 3 Don up. We can potentially rest 2 with the DMG and do like a bunch of swings. It might be enough. He's gone through 3 giant as well, so oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 giant. He's used all 4 actually, and he's burnt DMGs as well. He's discarded 2, so he might actually not be able to guard any of these swings. Yeah, okay, he's going for 7. I'm gonna take this 7 again. I'll just counter it in case, and surely there's nothing further he can do. If I do this, I'll go 10 at lead. I'll go, oh, Luna, no. Oh no, 11, and then 20, or not 20, but like 18, 17. Yeah. GG's to my opponent. That was, we were just playing that board, and yeah, it worked out, because he was just fervently discarding all of his counter, and towards the end there it was just yeah, didn't have anything, and then boom boom boom, big dudes. So GG's to my opponent. Let's move on. Next game is against Black Moria. This it's another list that topped recently, and I think people are playing pretty exciting to see these old leaders come back. People are cooking. He goes Sindri. What's he milled? He's milled most of the dudes he wants. That's concerning. I'll grab Pedro, that's the only one I can grab, and then I'll grab another Wonder Search. Oh, I like this carrot. Yeah, well, it's the only thing I can get, but I like being able to get this stage down early. I think it's good. 5, he doesn't use the leader effect. Interesting. Maybe he's gonna play Brook. I'll still take this. If he goes Brook, I can rest it. And then, yeah, okay. So, please get the stage. That would be really nice. Yep, on the top. How good. I don't know how to rearrange any of these, so I won't. I'll play the stage out. We can restand this Don, and then I can go ahead and rest his thing. We can go 6 first. I'm happy to play this Tashigi out, actually. Just kind of deters him from KOing my bigger stuff later. Restand nothing, pass. Because he's going to have to like KO the Tashigi first, which, I mean, to be fair, he can, but it's kind of annoying because it's a 3 cost, so he's going to have to reduce it with like Suru or something on 5 Don. And it means that I can put this Pedro down and it's got a bit of protection. Or maybe a carrot if we can draw or take it off life or something. Finger pistol, yeah, okay, so he's had to use a whole finger pistol to destroy it. I'll take the 6, that's fine. Okay, so 6 Don. I'll just rest this and attack it. I will swing for 6. He takes, I'll go Pedro, restand a Don, and then I'll play this little carrot. I probably should have gone Pedro Tashigi maybe, but it's not a big deal. He can Absalom this, but I mean, if he's choosing to KO this, then he won't KO this, so. Just looking to get to that late game where we can freeze down the leader. Okay, so he goes with the Pedro, yep. That's fine. I'm not really super fussed if he just decides to KO the Pedro or any of my stuff. At this point, like, kind of use your resources now, so a lot of my more important stuff doesn't get destroyed. We can only rest a Don, so I'll choose to do that. And I might just block it because he can probably KO it next turn. Okay, 8 Don. Would really have liked a Mihawk, but I can't complain. I will rest this. I'll go 7k at it. Getting these monsters off the field is really important, I think. I'll play the Pedro, I'll activate a Don, and then I guess I'll just swing 5. I hope that it's not Finger Pistol of Life or something. Okay. Restand the Wanda. Yep, so we got a Pedro again. And he's got no Piranhas in here, but he's got a lot of Absaloms and Hogback in here. He's got a Gecko he can add back off the Hogback, which he may actually choose to do. Unless he's already got one. Okay, that's fine. He can just revive Absalom and KO one of my units if he wants, or he can bring back Kuzan, which isn't a bad thing. But I'm going to... Oh, he's going with Suru. So he's going Suru, Absalom. Yep, okay. And he really wants to KO these Pedros. Absalom, yep. What's on bottom? I guess I'll KO the Suru, and I'll take this. KO decks are obviously a little bit tricky for green, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Let's rest the... I don't know. Oh, we can rest the Absalom, and then we can go Law Bepo first, and then rest this, become 7. We can reactivate a Don, and then we can go 8k at the Absalom. Yeah, we needed to rest this first because he needed to have 2 rested units in order to get the boost. 2 rested characters, yeah. So leader doesn't count for this, so I have to have another thing. There's Rebecca, which is pretty much useless in this matchup, but he can add back Gecko. And Gecko being a 6 cost means it's just out of reach of the leader effect, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what can you do? You might go with Kuzan here, because he can't really attack anything. Can't attack me, I've restored everything, so... Hogback, okay, so he's gonna add, I'm not sure. The only thing is because he can't attack, he actually can't freeze his leader, which is interesting. So I wonder if Doffy's even good, but based on what I have in my hand, it might be the only play that I can kind of go for. Another stage, okay. Well, we'll rest the Becca, and I'll just swing 0 at it. Yep, let's go. Yeah, I can't attack anything. Maybe I'll go 5 lead. See if he does take... Okay. Alternatively, we can just attack the board normally. Like I can maybe go 11 into this. Reactivate a Don. Oh, is that worth it though? I can't kill 3 things though anymore, so... I might just go at lead and just freeze these 2. Get another big body down. And I'll reactivate Don for DMG and pass turn. Restanding, I guess I'll restand this in case he decides to do a big swing at it. But it's 11k, so I doubt it. Yep, clears this, that's fine. Just need to have a Minx character, so I'm not really fussed. 7 at me, that's actually an easy DMG, so I'll use that now. I don't want to go to 0. What's he got with the leader? A little bit scary. He's got a few creatures on the field, but I don't know what he's going to play for 10. Tempest Kick. Ooh, is he going for a big KO? I hope not. Looks like it. Reduce, Hina reduce, one more reduce, Suru, and then Absalom maybe? Another reduce, oh, okay. Double Hina, yep. 6 at me. Yep. It's a lot of 5k units. I'm gonna counter this one. Yeah. Carrot, that's a great draw. I'm a little concerned that his board is quite big though. So it might be worth me trying. I'm definitely gonna play the carrot. I'm gonna attack one of these geckos as well. Yep. And then I'll rest this down. Just trying to think what I want to do. We can go carrot and do some. I can do like at least one swing. So I'll go 7k at it. And then how much can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, restand 1. I can do a 5k leader, play the carrot, restand a Don, and yeah, keep a Don up for DMG. Okay, so 2k's that, I'll freeze that, I'll restand a Don. End of turn, I will restand this. So just getting cards out of his hand and clearing the board enough so I don't die to a bunch of swings. Hopefully he doesn't KO this or something. I can maybe go for game, depending on how many, if he's able to KO and how many, he might be going all in, so I think I'll just bait him to do so. Seven and then 10? 10? I'll just bait him to do the whole swing just because I'm happy for him to go all in here. But he's not. Okay, so we'll go DMG and then we'll go 1k. Leaves 2 up. Okay, so we'll go 7 leader, we'll freeze the gecko. Does he have 2k, 1k? If not, I think it might be a math win. I'll go 10. Can he guard this? Oh, finger pistol. Ah, very nice. So we might have gotten there. I'm not sure if he has an event. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I got really scared there. Black Vortex. Oh, no, that was, yeah, if he had 2k, then he won. But yeah, GG's to my opponent. That was a really close game, but showcases the strength of freezing these big units. And yeah, this game to GP Luffy again. I'll go first. I'll keep this hand. Seems fine. I've got a searcher. I've got Pedro, I've got the carrot for the stage. I'll grab another carrot and I'll pass. GP. So you got stage and then army maybe. Oh, he's got the event. Okay, let's dig for the stage now, which we do. Top 7's really nice. You usually see it. I will restand at Dawn. I'll go 5 leader. And I'll go 5 leader. And I will restand my Wanda and pass. Sorry, Duro, cool. If I get carrot off my life or out of my drawer, I would be very... Yeah, okay. just lucky sometimes. Okay, well, we'll rest this. I'll play this. Restand it on. Let's swing for 6. Oh, this deck is so much fun, man. I remember playing it at locals when it first came out, and I just love this card. I picked up 4 alt arts straight away just because I love the effect. And obviously played it in my Bonnie deck, so I really got a lot of use out of it. And then we've got the new SP from PRB, which is absolutely stunning. It looks really, really good. Anyway, he's doing a lot of really cool things. Do I want to take... I think I'll opt to counter this just because the swings are going to get a bit bigger later. 7 Don, we can go Pedro plus swing, I guess. I can't rest the Sanji Pudding. Maybe we attack the Zorajiro. Could be fine. Oh, let's not attack first. Let's rest this, and then we'll attack and freeze this one. And I'm happy to play the board just to get some cards out of his hand. I think that's correct. And I'll restand it on. And I guess I will just slam all on and swing 9. 2k, 2k. I can get 2-2-1 out of him this turn. Oh, okay. Chooses to let it go, and I'll restand. So, opting to... If he plays another Sanji Pudding, then it makes sense, but... Yep. What's he going? 8 at me? I'll take this one. Another carrot. Very nice. Sanji Pudding. If he has another stage, he can increase the cost of this, which he does. This game is so bizarre. Nami, what's he searching? Gum Gum Giant. Yep, another Nami. This, the carrot list here doesn't play Hody Jones, but it does have DMG in it, so if we can get that, maybe we can keep it for a rainy day. 6 again. I'm gonna counter this one. Same situation, I don't want to go too low. 9 Don now, so we can actually freeze the Sanji Pudding because it freezes 7. So we'll go, we can do a bigger swing, we can go 8k at it. Go 8 at Zorajiro, freezing Sunpud, lets it go. I'll just rest down this Nami and I'll go 2k into it. Yeah, I can't really... Maybe I'll just develop the second carrot anyway and swing for a bunch of numbers. I think that's fine. I'll double freeze it. How about that? Let's go 6 lead. And I'm going to play the carrot blocker out as well. Yep, I'll play this out. And end of turn, I'll restand my carrot and pass. So, just trying to stay healthy. I'm scared of that Sek Luffy, oh, so many Sanji Puddings. Oh my gosh. This is scary. Don Don Don. Jo. Oh my god. Oh, there goes the Pedro. He's gonna attack me. Okay, I'll take this. 6 again, I'll counter this. I'll block, maybe. That might be fine. Yeah, I'll block this. Increase the cost of that one. That's a little bit of a mistake. I could let this go and KO the Sanji Pudding. I think that's fine. KO this, yep. And then we can go 6. Go 6 at this. I'll freeze this. 2k. We'll go rest your Sunpud. I will go 6 again. Oh, I'll go 5. Okay, I did not mean that. But maybe I'll go 6 lead now, which is good. 6 lead, freeze this. Now we can play Doffy, but most of his board's frozen anyway, so I'm actually going to go with the Law. I'm going to bounce the Wanda, and I'm going to play the Carrot. And now I'm going to go Wanda, searching just a 2k Carrot here. And I'll reactivate Don. I probably could have gone a bit bigger with my swings, but I'm happy to just play this second blocker out too, and we'll pass with 2 up. Could have done like 7-7 maybe, or like 6-8 or whatever, I don't know. But I wasn't expecting him to let the Juro go, like for those swings, so I was gonna like Doffy, but I guess it made it a bit better. Okay, restands to... he's on 10 Don. GP on 10 Don is very scary. Swings into Carrot, I'll block. I have so many blockers. He's got 10 Don, so he can do as much as he wants. I will block with this as well. Free up this board a bit. I want to keep these Carrots around, they're so good. He's increased the cost of the Zoro of the thing, so he can't really, I can't freeze it, but lucky for me, I have Doffy, so I'll freeze this. 6, freeze this. Doffy, 1, 2, 3. That's crazy, man. What the hell? 6. He's got 5 frozen units. That's wild. I'm gonna leave the blocker up. I'll restand one of my Carrots. What is this? Oh my gosh. He's gonna play the Sec Luffy, surely. No, you know what? I'm gonna continue countering for the Carrot. If he plays the 6 cost Luffy, yeah. Then depending on if he wants to restand itself, like if he wants to like take the life and put the Don back. 7 at me, maybe? Please, I will gladly take. Are you gonna use effects? No. In which case, I will 2k. Lord Bepo. That's really cool. 6 freeze. 6 freeze. Giant to 6. What does that say about his hand, I wonder? If I go freeze, 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 what's he gonna do next turn? 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can kill me. Maybe I could have gone for game. Who knows? We'll never know. And he's gonna have to giant again. Minimum, or maybe Bagua. I'm very sort of cautious of going for a big swing against Thing, because they can just guard it. They've been known to just guard out of the swing. Now I have 0 counter, but his 5 units are frozen. He needs exactly Secret Luffy again to play, which he can search for. I have a blocker, which he can maybe DMG. There's the DMG. Oh my god. Okay. And then what, Sec Luffy? No! Please, I was so close. Okay. Okay. I win. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that game was so funny. It was like, oh, what did I have on my life? Bonnie. End of the stage. Okay. Holy freeze, look at this, man. This is so crazy. Like, yeah, and look at this. Giant as well. And the DMG. So if I swung 20k, he could just go giant to 10, giant to 14. He had used a giant before. Or used Bagua. So giant to, Bagua to 18, and then DMG. That's 21. He just gets out of it. But yeah, look, GG, what do you do here? You needed to search the Sec Luffy, you needed to DMG my board, and then you needed to, your swings were like, if you play Sec, you have 3, so you go 7, 7, 7, which kills me because I don't have enough counter, but that's crazy, like, that you have to do that. Anyway, good game to my opponent. Let's move on. Game versus Katakuri. I think I want second, just keep him off Big Mum for a turn. Wanda's good. We've got the Weenie Blocker. We've got a Mihawk. I think this is okay. If we can get... Oh, Doffy's really good too. If we can get some of our other pieces, yeah. Mainly this. I want to get this stage down, so I'll rearrange, I guess, if I can get that far down again. I can't play it yet because I have to have 3 Don, but 8 at me. That is a take. I would love the stage. There is no stage, no! Okay, happens, but that's okay. So no friendly targets, I'll go 6 lead. That's okay. What can you do? I'll play this blocker out and I'll pass. I still think our hand is really good, aside from missing on the stage, but yeah, so not too worried. I'll give a Milky. And Nami, kill the blocker maybe, yep, that's fine. I'll go search for carrot. Stage was pretty deep there, so I don't think I was getting there. We can go 5 lead and freeze the Nami. Sounds good. Freeze this. Yep, and pass. Yeah, banish. I'll just eat the banish, I think. I don't really mind. Yep. Basil, okay. We can go carrot to Shiggy. That's pretty brutal. But 8 Don. Maybe we want to get the Mihawk down. Okay, so I'll rest this. I'll go 6 at this, freezing this. Do you want to give me a card? Okay, I'll go Mihawk now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do a cheeky 5 into the Nami. You're gonna give me these cards, sir. Okay, that's fine. I'll do another 5. Let's go. So 2 2Ks out of his hand. Really cool. Let's play the Wanda. There's more carrots, but I don't think we need another one. So I'll just grab the Milky. Yep, and pass it up. Got Doffy for next turn, or maybe we'll keep the Doffy for when the Big Mum comes down. We'll get the Bonnie down, the Bonnie blocker. 7, I will block this, free block. Do you want to do 11k swing at it? No, kid, trash my life, okay. Okay. I'll rest this, and do I just Doffy the board now? Is it worth it? I feel like I want to get more stuff down, but also Doffy's fine. I can just attack the... I think I can just attack his board. He's got no cards in his hand. Go 6, freeze this. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Into this. I probably should have done that first. No, it dies anyway. That's fine. 5 leader. Block, or counter, sorry. And then draw into more Doffy. I will ditch the Law, Resending a Dawn, and passing turn. Big Mum comes down, yep, that's fine. Trashes the Doffy. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm gonna Doffy anyway. I'll go leader. If he triggers a body, then I will rest it. 6, freeze this. Can't attack, that's fine. Do I want to continue attacking? Probably not. Lord Bepo would be crazy here. Get the stage down. We can go Barto maybe. I don't mind that. Yeah. Go stage. We'll rest this. We can restand the carrot too. Go 3. Yep, I'll play this, freezing this again. And then I'll play this Sparta blocker and pass it up. That, okay. Just want to establish this board. Yeah, because now he's Big Mumming. so not good. Yep. Yep. Little Bepo one time, no. 5, 6. Trigger body. I have to be careful because he can carry my blocker. Again 6. Freeze. Okay. Is there a way that he can carry the Mihawk if I swing with it? He can carry the Bonnie, so I will not do that. 1, 2, and restand it on. Pass it up. Better to be safe than sorry. He can Nami this and I don't know. I don't think he can interact with an 8 cost, but I don't want to just die. I will obviously block that. Although I could have. No, I can't counter that. So many 2Ks in the grave. Kid, yep, I have no life. So it is what it is. Like can't 6. I'm a coward. I might have to Doffy again. Oh, I can just do this. Trigger. It's this. Yay! Yeah, you gotta take it. You gotta take it slow with the yellow decks. Like, obviously, like you can probably just go for it, but the fear is that he just bages my last swing, or he KOs my blocker. Like I go too deep, and then he KOs the blocker, and then suddenly if I've attached on, then I can't Doffy his field, and then all these stuff restands. Like, well, not the Basil, but like the leader and the other big mum, and then I've got 1 blocker, no life. He's got 2 massive swings and his leader. It's just take it slow. Just poke, peel the cards out of their hand, burn through the triggers. Like if they want to trigger a body like this, like I can use the leader effect and rest it and Doffy it. Like it's fine, it's okay. But good game to my opponent. Let's move on. So thank you so much for watching the games today. Really fun deck. Big shout outs to Monkeyfight TCG. You've created something really good here. The ability to just keep everything frozen down is so strong. Like you can search Carrot, which is incredible. Like Bonnie can't search Carrot, which, you know, you often want to just have this card every game a lot of the time. Paired with your leader effect to rest it down, it's so good. Paired with this leader effect, obviously, is really good. This Law and Bepo is so strong as well. You become a 7k base leader, and then you rest anything as well. So you can rest anything higher, like this only freezes a 7 cost, but this can rest anything. So, and it keeps it frozen. Doffy is incredible in this deck. Being able to restand that extra Don with the elephant stage as well is really good. You can keep that extra Don up for DMG, bit of extra defense, or if you want to, you know, attach it and swing 7 with this, or attach it to your leader and swing 6 into a 6k leader, you've got the option there. A lot of times when you'd play a 10 cost, you just wouldn't have any extra Don. And obviously Bonnie has Cavendish and stuff like that, but a lot of the time you just weren't able to attack the leader if it was a 6k leader, but this stage means that you can get that extra swing, and it means that you get to defend your little carrots and stuff on the field too, that these ones, if you're swinging with them, like resting and attacking like a searcher, but of course your big carrot as well to protect it so they don't just attack it and they're not depleting your hand size. So yeah, this was a lot of fun, to the extent that I am actually going to build this deck and I'm going to bring it to locals this week. So again, congratulations to Monkeyfight TCG for his top 4. Definitely earned it. This deck is really good. I don't know what to say. Like I'm giddy. This is a great deck. I hope that people will consider trying leaders that often get overlooked and that aren't explored. Like Carrot is definitely one of these leaders that people overlooked because of Bonnie existing, being another 5 life leader, and yeah, like she's unique, and I understand that her package isn't as developed as like the Supernova package, but the cards that you can play in it are the same, like obviously excluding Supernova locked cards, but you have so much access to these generic green cards that they've printed now. It's just, you can definitely make something work. And even though the Minx archetype it's not the greatest, but you have a lot of utility in it. Having this, being able to search the stage now also really helps your consistency and being able to get the additional benefits of being a Minx leader as well. So look, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content, like me covering sort of regional and you know, big event deck lists for sort of unique leaders and stuff, please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to make, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.